Welcome to another episode of Peak Performers Podcast, where we share the tips, the tricks, the tools, the strategies, and the psychology peak performers use in order to get more done and execute better than most. In today's episode, we're going to discuss the problem that people have with problems. What do I mean by this? Well, have you ever noticed in life and business, and really just about anything, it comes down to being able to solve problems? And most of us think that we're pretty good problem solvers. I think I am. But for years, what I found was I was actually trying to solve, attack, fix, whatever you want to say, the wrong thing. I was identifying things as problems, and they weren't problems at all. Let me ask you this. If you own your own business, a lot of small business owners say, oh, my problem is sales. I don't have enough sales. That's not a problem, or it's not the problem. It's a problem, but it's not the problem. You say, well, why is that? Well, your problem is not that you don't have enough sales. What your problem is you may not have the right product offering. You may not have enough prospects. You may not have a sales funnel for those prospects. You may not have salespeople that are good at getting back to prospects. There's a whole myriad of issues and questions that I have. But the issue is not that you don't have enough sales. That is the byproduct. That is the symptom. So follow me on this. We've got cause and effect, right? The cause of the bad sales are those things that I just mentioned. The sales are nothing more than the effect. Take an aspirin or a headache, for example. If you have a headache, what do most people do? They take an aspirin. Well, are our bodies deficient of aspirin? No. What's the root cause? What's the real issue behind the headache? Is it dehydration? Some sort of muscle spasm? Some sort of chemical imbalance? What's going on that's causing the headache? The aspirin's just there to mask it. So you've got to get to the issue, the root cause. What's causing the problem? Take out a piece of paper and write down, and I'll give you about 30 seconds to do this. Write down your top 3 problems. Go ahead. Any problems, life, business, relationship, write down your problems. Now, I guarantee you, if you're like most, if you look at these issues, you think they're problems. They're nothing more than the symptom. There's something behind each and every one of those that's at a deeper level. The key is uncovering what that true problem is. Because what happens when we attack a symptom? Do we cure the disease, or do we just mask it? You've got to get to the core issue, the core problem. And if you spend all your time just working on and focus on the symptoms, you'll never eliminate it. It's about eliminating the problem, fixing it once and for all, not masking it. So, question of the day. Where in your life have you been working on the symptoms and not the problem? Call to action. Figure out what the true cause is, what that true problem is. What's that underlying issue? Find that and come up with an effective plan to tackle that issue, that problem.
Being a peak performer is all about execution. Think of those people that you know that you consider peak performers. Some have had great plans, some are really smart, some just have natural talent, and others are highly educated. But the one thing that they all have in common, and I don't even know who you're thinking about, they all know how to execute. If they can't execute, they would not be considered a peak performer. Everybody has dreams, but peak performers actually execute them. This applies on the field, in athletics, or in the boardroom. If you're a business owner, a coach, an entrepreneur, or a corporate executive, and you're frustrated and tired of knowing what to do, but you just can't seem to get it all done, or your results are inconsistent, or maybe you're really good at execution, but your team doesn't know how to execute. Are you missing budget? Are you working 80 hours a week and it seems like you're just banging your head up against the wall every day? I know I've been there. Are you not making the kind of money that you want and deserve? I have a program that just might be the answer for you. This program is not for everyone. We go deep, we get raw, we get real. But if you're truly committed to mastering execution and for the first time truly being able to execute on what you know, as opposed to just trying to figure out more information and looking for that secret, we will teach you to become a master of execution. We'll teach you the science of getting things done. Simply take your phone and text the word BESUMMIT, one word, to 41411. That's Business Execution Summit. The keyword, BESUMMIT, that's what you text, and text it to 41411. Remember, it's not what you know. It's not even who you know. It's about what you're able to execute. That's what truly matters. Don't let another month, another quarter, or another year slip by with just average results. Text today. Thank you for listening. If you haven't already done so, please head over to iTunes and subscribe to the show. Also, please share this with family, friends, coworkers, or anyone that could benefit from this information. To make it very easy to share these episodes, simply go to my Facebook page, Thor Conklin, click on the episode that you want to share, and you can post it to your timeline. You just might be helping one of your friends on Facebook by sharing it on your page. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter at Thor Conklin. The website is thorconklin.com. The email is info@thorconklin. While at the website, please sign up for our weekly newsletter with additional tricks, tips, tools, and psychology on how to be a peak performer. Remember, these episodes are anywhere between 6 and 35 minutes and are meant to be consumed during dot time doing other things. Until tomorrow, have an absolutely amazing day.